What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing our retro combos. In today's video we do have the Royal Bomber. The Royal Bomber was introduced during season 4. The only way to actually obtain this skin was at first in Australia and the UK. It was a PlayStation 4 exclusive skin, and then later on when he did come to the United States, the only way to obtain it was by buying a PlayStation controller with the code. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So the Royal Bomber. This is actually one of those skins that's actually very popular. He was an exclusive item for PS4 owners, but yet he was very hard to find. I did get lucky enough to actually find a remote controller whenever he was released. The skin itself, when it was released, everybody was going out and buying the controllers and then reselling them, so actually obtaining him for the actual $60 or $70 in his case was actually extremely hard. The PlayStation controller had nothing special to it, it was just a regular old black controller with the code for this skin. So what are my thoughts about the Royal Bomber? The Royal Bomber is just a reskin of the Raptor skin, but without a mask. He does have the everything blue, and I have to say, for being an exclusive skin, it's actually one of my favorites. The skin itself does have a different character model, which really makes him stand out. The only thing that I really didn't like about it is that he didn't come with a backling or a harvesting tool, so it was just the skin itself. And if you were living in Australia, just getting a new console just for the skin, it wasn't really worth it. So what's my final rating for the Royal Bomber? I'm gonna have to give the Royal Bomber a 7 out of 10. The reason why I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 is because he didn't come with a backling or harvesting tool or a glider. Most exclusive skins at that time were actually coming with one thing or another, and the Royal Bomber just felt left out. They could have done a Raptor satchel with, like, I guess blue instead of green, but they dropped the ball. The skin itself is still very cool, and honestly I don't think a lot of people actually own this skin. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. For our first combination with the Royal Bomber, I am pairing it up with the Apparel provision. Now this is actually one of the combos I actually do use when I'm utilizing the skin. The Apparel provision does have the center that does have a similar navy blue that the skin does have. For the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Bullet Slash. The Bullet Slash does have the blue color scheme that the skin does bring to a table. It looks very cool, and the blade itself does have a very cool sound. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Wild Streak. The Wild Streak does have a military camo on it, but the main reason why I'm using it is because it does have those streaks of blue that looks very cool and match the skin. For the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. The Spectral Essence itself is a very simplistic control, but it fits very well with the skin. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Ripple. There's hardly any navy blue color scheme for any wrap, so having the Ripple actually is very beneficial. The wrap itself matches perfectly with the combinations of colors, and that is the main reason why I'm using it. So let's check out this combo. For the next combination with the Royal Bomber, I am pairing it up with the Enduring Cape. Now, the reason behind the Enduring Cape is because he does have that thing around his neck that is a similar texture and looks similar to the cape itself. For the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Batsicle. The reason behind the Batsicle is because it's a very simple harvesting tool, and it just goes very well with the skin because he is a soldier after all. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Assault Bomber. The reason behind the Assault Bomber is because on the wings themselves, it does have that aircraft logo that he does have on his arm. For the control, we're going to be going with the Flaky. The reason behind the Flaky is because it's just flakes of ice going across the whole screen that just looks simple but yet effective. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Fireworks. The reason behind the Fireworks is because of that navy color scheme that the skin does have. The wrap itself also has a similar color scheme, and that is the main reason why I'm using it. So let's check out this combo. For the next combination with the Royal Bomber, I am pairing it up with the Crescent Cape. Now the Crescent cape actually fits on his back very good. It does sit on his shoulders, so it looks very clean. It also has a similar navy blue color scheme to that of his jacket and pants. And keeping that navy blue color scheme, we can be going with the cat's claw for the harvesting tool. The cat's claw harvesting tool is a very simple harvesting tool, but yet effective because of that blue color scheme it does have on the handle. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the MCG with the default color scheme. Now the default color scheme does have a blue color scheme that just looks very good with the skin. And for the contour, we're going to be going with the lining. The reason behind the lining is because it is blue lining coming from both hands. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the fighting fish. The fighting fish does have a blue color scheme that complements the skin and backling. So let's check out this combo. For our next combination with the Royale Bomber, I am pairing him up with the Silencer. Now the Silencer actually looks very good, especially because it does have that blue streak in the sniper itself that looks very cool. Also, the whole sniper rifle itself is covered in a protective wrapping that does have black that just looks very cool. For the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Battle Axe. The Battle Axe actually fits very well because it has a similar glow to that of the backling. As you can tell, it does have a giant axe as he's swinging it, and also has that furry thing in the bottom of the harvesting tool that just complements the things he does have on his collar. And for the glider, we're going to be going with the Stratosphere. The Stratosphere glider is a PlayStation exclusive glider, and it just complements the skin since the skin is also a PlayStation exclusive. For the contour, we're going to be going with the lining. The lining is a very universal contour that fits every skin that does have a blue color scheme. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Sharky Shadows. The reason behind this combination, even though it does have a face of a shark on the wrap itself, for the most part it is blue, so it complements the blue from the skin and backling. So let's check out this combo. For the last combination with the Royale Bomber, I am pairing it up with the Shortwave. Now, the reason behind the Shortwave is because the color scheme of the backling itself matches very good with the jacket and pants he does have. It's also like a fishing gear backling, so it just makes sense because he is on vacation. The reason it makes sense is because I am using the Chomp Jr. for the harvesting tool. Now, the Chomp Jr. is basically just a shark, and the shark itself does have a similar color scheme to that of the backling and skin. And keeping the whole aquatic theme, we're going to be going with the top sail with the default that itself for the glider. The top sail does have that blue color scheme that just complements this whole combination. And keeping the water theme, we're going to be going with the waterfall for the control. The waterfall is just water coming from both hands and feet. And for the wrap, we're going to be going with the undercurrent. The undercurrent does have the animation of a wave on the back of the weapon wrap itself, and then it does have the conscious yellow color scheme that just looks very good with the backling. So let's check out this combo. And for the honorable mentions, you could use anything that does have like a pilot color scheme, or anything that does have a blue or black. It's gonna look just as good with him. were the 5 combinations I did find for the Royal Bomber. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos for fake cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds, all together. Each time you guys use my code in either the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it and really help this channel grow. And if you have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.